All right, welcome back to the machine. Welcome back to whatever we do here. We're talking about success. We're moving along with success. Hopefully, everybody becomes successful. Everybody wants to be successful. And we already talked about. Can you just say back, Sam? However, not like that. However, you need to understand everybody can succeed, but not everybody can succeed big. Okay? By the way, you watch over there to see if the. And I'm sorry to, as they say, blow your bubble about that. Everybody wants to be a Bloomberg, a Trump, a Stephen Jobs, even though he's dead. Bill Gates, a Saudi sheik your booty, something like that, Everybody wants to be something like that. But nobody is going to tell you that you most likely are not. How many people are in the world? I don't know, how many billions of people?
7 billion.
7 billion. How many billionaires are in the world?
7.
7. 100 billionaires in the world? Billionaires. What are your chances to become a billionaire? No, it doesn't mean, though, you cannot be successful. Success, as we said, is not always the amount of money you have in a bank. Everybody could succeed. Not everybody could succeed big. Most of the time, it's something you're born with. Let's say, for example, a business. We spoke about it before. Some people have the neck for making money. They could, they could start a whole startup and then make millions of it. And some people, you put them in a pot of gold and they don't know what to do with it. There's some people like that. So you have to understand that. But that does not mean that you cannot be. Of course, we dealt with happiness, but it doesn't mean you can be successful. The question is, what is success? And as you could see through our conversation, success is a little different than what we thought it would be. Or at least what your mother had told you success is. Now, so one thing to remember, how do we become more successful? You got to be optimistic. Running? You got to be optimistic. Pessimistic people, negative people are prevented from action and they get stuck in their place. Your negativity will cause you to become a pessimist. Pessimist is like, well, why should I bother? Why would I do this? I'm going to fail anyway. It's not going to work. And everything is a no. Everything is an obstacle. So go to school, become something. No, if I do this, somebody told me, somebody this. I'll tell you a story. I told somebody a while ago, a few years ago. I said, we were talking about what he likes or doesn't like to do, blah, 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 the whole entire thing. I said, from what I'm hearing, you'll be a very good HR person. You like to deal with people, your contracts and so on. I think you'll be a very good HR person, human resources person. He said, really, what is that? So I explained to him what it is. Oh, it sounds very interesting. So right away, he went to ask this one, and he went to ask the other one. There was a full circle. Well, about this one, about the other one, where HR, and everybody told him, oh, no, don't do this. They're not jobs, they're no jobs, they're no jobs, they're no jobs. And by doing so, he says, I'm not going to HR. He went to whatever he did, and believe me, he's not going to be successful. Because he's not. So far, every time I send him HR jobs, human resource, there are so many human resources jobs. But he's a pessimist. He doesn't say, okay, let's try to do so. By becoming negative, becoming pessimist, you're already putting the obstacles on your way to success, and guess what? You're not going to succeed. So you got to be an optimist. The whole success of America is that, or was the ability, leave the Indians out to the side now. The whole ability of America to become what America is today was all because of the pioneers. So they said, we're going west. People told them, You're gonna die. The Indians there, there are prairies, there are mountains. It's okay, it's gonna be good. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. If America was bigger, there would be a bigger success. Because America's expansion ended at the West Coast. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Thank you. From that point that America landed until today we are, let's say, almost at the tip of the movement that was caused by those pioneers, because there was a continuous motion that now it's kind of come to an end. It's like the ripple effect that they did. Today we're coming to the end of those ripples reaching the shore. Therefore, the challenges of America today would be how we create more ripples to create productivity, excitement, optimism, and so on and so forth. If you see, America right now is falling into a despair. And when you fall into despair, you don't want to go to work. You want the government to take care of you. When you fall into despair, you're becoming negative, angry, and therefore you become unsuccessful. The recipe for America's cure is to create optimism, to create a bang, to do something. There are many ways we can do it. So is for you. If you become negative, why should I bother? I'm going to die anyway. Oh, me. Who is this? Like Eeyore, Poor me. Nobody loves me. Oh, that's like this. What are you, Eeyore? You're better off like Tigger than like Eeyore. Tigers are wonderful things. You know what's the wonderful thing about tigers? What's the wonderful things about tigers? That I'm the only one. Even you're the only one. You don't have a mate. But become a tigger. T-I-double-G-R. See what good is in a situation. Things are not just good or just bad. Things are things. Situations are situations. In every situation there is good, there is bad. Your job is to become an optimist. To see, oh, we can do it, we can push it, we can do it. This, that, and the other thing. Eventually, it will stick. You're going to bang on enough door, one will open. But you can have many doors here. Because there's so many doors. On which doors do I knock? What should I do? Why? If I knock, nobody will answer. So guess what? You're sitting here all your life, nothing happens. Right? Procrastinators of the world, unite. Tomorrow. Why should we do something today if we can push it till tomorrow? Right, Michael? Michael's thing is, why should I get up in the morning if I'm going to be tired? I'm going to sleep at night. So I might as well sleep a whole day, right, Mike? The difference between you and Winnie the Pooh, he at least was cute. Anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. We become optimists, we succeed. We become pessimists, we fail. You need, in order to succeed, you need to have basic emunah, some basic belief that is going to be good in order to be able to execute. If you think things are going to be bad, why should I do it? You need to believe that almost everything is dependent on you. Imen anili mili. It's up to me. V'im lo achshav ematai. It's an unbelievable statement. I'm the master of my own destiny, and my life is in my hand. That's basically what it means. Imen anili mili. V'im lo achshav ematai. And now it's the right time to do what needs to be done. Not tomorrow. Now. So, of course, you need some a little bit of luck or some other things, but the most important thing in your life is understanding that it depends on you. And I don't think there's even room to put. I mean, I'm not saying in terms of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu always wants you to do good. HaKadosh Baruch Hu always wants you to do well. HaKadosh Baruch Hu always wants the best for you. I'm going to tell you something. When you believe in your ability to do, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you the ability, you as yourself don't have the powers. It all comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of course. But you need to acknowledge that you have the ability to succeed and to do right. When you don't do so, you don't have emunah. You can't tell me you're a person of emunah when you fail all the time. I don't know, I can't succeed. I'm a loser. You're not a loser. You are a loser. You don't have emunah. If you would have emunah, say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave me the koach. I have the power to succeed. I got the power. From who? From HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He gave me the power. If you don't believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you the power, don't tell me you have emunah. You have nothing but emunah. Whatever your ability is, your 100% could be different than his 100%. But you're obligated to your 100% and he's obligated to his 100%. And that's the bottom line. You should not be concerned with his 100% and he should not be concerned with your 100%. But it's in your hands. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you the ability to succeed. You need to have emunah. You must believe. You must believe that it's up to you. If you don't play this like people always like, I was born to the wrong parent. I was born to the wrong race. I was born a man. I was born a woman. It wasn't up to me. If I wasn't born to different parents, if I was born to... There's a saying like that, you don't have emunah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu put you with this parents, in this body, with this lifestyle, etc., for you to do the best. The fact that you didn't is because you don't believe it. You don't believe in God. You understand what I'm saying to you? You get up in the morning, but get out of bed. I don't go to bed until I go to sleep. As a matter of fact, I don't go to my bedroom until I go to sleep. Seriously, I don't go to my bedroom until I go to sleep. I get up in the morning, I get out of the room. That's it. Next time I'm going to be there is when I go to sleep. I don't go back to bed. I never went back to bed. If you do so, you don't have emunah. You don't have emunah. You don't believe HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you to succeed. He wants you to succeed. He gave you the tools to succeed. You don't have emunah. That's why you can motivate yourself. When you have such kind of an approach, an outlook to life, it's going to help you operate with much more agility. You're going to be, and that's what the Shulchan Aruch says. Have a zariz la'avodat haboreh. You have to have zrizut to avodat haboreh. You can't be lethargic when you're becoming a Jew to say, I'm a servant of God, but I'm too darn tired to do anything. Zariz, I'm doing everything. Bizrizut. Get out of bed, wash your hands, chop, go downstairs, make a cup of coffee, go out to work, go daven, go do what you need to do. That's emunah. When you understand you have the abilities to succeed in that, and by the way, this is why many people are not facing success in Avodat Hashem as well. And they fall down because of laziness, Rabotai. Laziness. Laziness is your number one enemy. Laziness. And laziness is a form of narcissism. A person is so in love with himself, he's too lazy to do anything. Selfishness, that's being lazy. You're lazy. Somebody's working for you. Somebody's waiting for you. Somebody's putting effort into you. Your teacher is there waiting for you to do Tai Chi in the park at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's there waiting for you. You cannot get out of bed. Oh, a teacher, good. Oh yeah? How about HaKadosh Baruch Hu who's waiting for you every morning? Until you stroll out of bed, 9:30. What kind of a mahalach is this to get up at 9:30? What kind of a mahalach is that? I'm sorry, I'm tired. Don't worry. You're going to have plenty of time to rest. When you're going to have, sit in a wheelchair with like a catheter and like Alzheimer's and drooling, then you'll rest. You don't have to worry. Nobody's going to expect you anything. Until then, you got the power, you're going to do so. And you're going to have the power until 90, 100, 120 years old. You're going to do so. You're going to rest in Olam Haba. You're going to rest. But now you need to work. Now you need to get out of bed and you got to do something. You want to be successful? Go ahead. That's how you do it. You're going to be a failure. Failure. FL. Failing loser. Another one. You have to think independent. You have to be an independent thinker. It's another key to success. If you're going to do things not only how you were told, that's expected, to do things better, take an initiative, become creative. Don't be afraid to break the rules from time to time. It's okay. Break the boundaries of yourself. I'm right now doing my own anthropologic research on Japanese society. Very fascinated by it. And in Japan, Japan is a very rigid society where everybody does exactly what they need to do, no questions asked. You're sitting down with your boss, right? In a cafe or somewhere, because he told you, and he tells you to drink, so you drink. And he tells you to drink, and you drink, and you can't tell no to your boss. And you see a beautiful lady, you want to talk to her, you can't talk to her. You don't even see her, because right now you're looking at your boss all the time. That's Japanese society. Japanese society is a very rigid society. Japanese society is coming to an end, if you didn't know that. It's coming to an end. I don't think a Japanese society is a success story. Jews were always successful. Jews always were creative. They were forced to be creative. Jews were always forced to break the laws, adjust, develop, be creative. In order to maintain your lifestyle as a Jew, you got to be very creative. It's very hard to live as a Jew. Even in Israel, you got to be creative to become a Jew. It's easier there. But living outside of Israel in a Goyish world, a Jew must be creative. That's why it's in our DNA. That's why Jews become creative. When a Jew adapts the lifestyle of a Goy by complying with all the laws, complying with all the rules, not breaking any rules, not being creative, blah, 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 the whole entire thing, you start being successful. And that's true to all aspects of complying with the rules. I don't think to live a uniform way of life is something so good for our survival and therefore to our success altogether. We become more successful when we allow also this kind of haphazard thinking. When we jump from one thing, our mind is always working. That's the difference between the Jew and the Japanese. A Japanese will take an idea and make it not only better, much, much better. But it would be very rare for a Japanese to come with an invention. That's why Jews are inventors. We need both. Yes, we need both. That's why Kadosh Baruch Hu made Japanese and made Jews. But in terms of success, that's what happens. So you need to be creative and you got to think independently. Everybody does something, well, you do it different. Everybody serve something this way, you're going to serve things different. Don't worry about it. You're going to have some people to complain, but as a business you will become very, very successful because people will be curious to taste what you have to do. Or what you have to offer them, because it's different. People like that. So from a business point of view, it's going to be very creative. Everybody goes to become pharmacists. What else? Dentists. Yeah, dentist. What else today everybody wants to be? Pharmacists, dentists, OT, PT, that's it, right? Good. Speech not so much. No, speech no. You can't hire enough speech therapists. Doctors no, it's too much work. So so what are your chances to succeed? Very slim. You become something else. You need to be able to see the future and to see what is needed then, not what is needed now. Because by the time you're going to finish now, you finish your school, it's already going to be the market's going to be flooded. So that's what you need. You need to be able to see things. So don't do what everybody else does. Don't go to fields because, as we said already, because it brings you a lot of money, because it's security. That's not good. If you want to become a cowboy, go become a cowboy. You want to make a lot of money, go have a farm upstate New York, go sell cows. Everybody needs to eat. Right? And so on and so forth. Do what nobody else does. The first sushi restaurants made a lot of money. Why? Because they dare to go out of the Chinese / it's not even Chinese, American cuisine. What we call Chinese. Japanese restaurant. They will rake in the money with pickup trucks, with a forklift that will take in the money. Today you have sushi in every pizza parlor. But, so now you got to think different. You got to do something else. I don't know what you're going to do. Make Indian food. Kosher Indian food to be successful. Make a vegan restaurant. Jewish vegan you'll be successful because nobody's doing that. You'll be the first one. When you are the first one, everybody copies what you do. So therefore, you are the one who sets the tone. When you do what everybody else does, you're going to fail. So think about it that way. Don't ask yourself questions like, am I smart enough? Am I talented enough? Don't ask those questions to yourself. Ask yourself, did I work hard enough? Did I put enough effort? Believe in intelligence and talents would lead you to become less adventurous, and as a result of that, less success. I need to try harder. I need to try harder. Don't take no for an answer. Bang, 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 bang. Even a drop of water eventually could crack a stone. You need to have persistence. You need to be able to continue to have endurance to persevere. Did I work hard enough? A lot of people can reach a lot of wonderful things. What stops them is lack of effort, willingness to put effort. When you are not willing to put effort, when you are convincing yourself that you work hard, you are going to fail. Not only you're not going to succeed, you're going to fail. You're committed to something, you do your best until you reach your goal and you succeed. It doesn't make a difference. You're going to finish it with success. You want to do that, you succeed. You're not, you fail. Have a great day.
Exactly.